Hi there, my name is Stanley Steen from Team Deberoo, and in this video we are going to review the Push Ads platform of RollerAds. So let's dive in.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.
Alright, here we are at the homepage of RollerAds, and today we will be reviewing their Push Ads platform. So first we're going to see on the homepage if we can get some insights on the kind of traffic that they have, the verticals that they best work with their traffic. And then we are going to the inside of RollerAds and create a Push Ads campaign to see what kind of options we have available in terms of targeting, etc. So a lot to discuss. Let's just dive straight in. So right here on the homepage, we see the push notification advertising network of RollerAds. Boost your push notification ads revenue with RollerAds that combines in-house anti-fraud system with unique optimization algorithm. All right, cool. So let's see if we can get some information on their traffic. Highly performing ad format, push notifications. All right. Push notifications are the marketing must, high CTR. Compared to other ad formats such as email, banners, and videos, global reach. Millions of people all over the world are subscribed to push notifications. Simple and convenient. All you need is the image, subject, and description. Instant delivery. Notifications are delivered only when users are online. 100% real traffic. Say no to bots and fake traffic. Only real users. And low costs. Compared to other ad formats, the minimum bid is 1/10 of a dollar cent. All right, so here we have some more insights in their traffic. So over 10,000 direct publishers with 1.2 billion plus daily impressions, 2.5 million daily clicks, and a minimum bid of 1/10 of a USD. All right, targeting options. Well, we'll see that once we're inside as well, but let's run through them quickly. So we have desktop, mobile, subscription, age, operating system version, geo, zones, and white and black list, of course. Pricing model, minimum deposit is $50, and they only charge for delivered clicks. So it's a CPC model, which is not ideal for every type of media buyer. If you are more experienced or intermediate, then CPC, if you know what you're doing, should be fine. If you're just starting out with the whole media buying experience, then CPC might not be best for you. And I would personally be focusing on a CPM rate. All right. And payment methods, that's all fine. Self-service platform, well, we'll see that in a second. But we have campaign tools, targeting tools, creative library, which is nice. Get inspired by already proved its effectiveness, creatives. Enjoy an access to a huge variety of examples of best converting push notification ads. Use the industry benchmarks to acquire potential customers absolutely for free. Awesome, we'll definitely check that out as well. And then we have the tracking tools, of course, and we will most likely be using server to server. Meet us at events. All right, well, that's quite some time ago, so not relevant anymore. All right, cool. Let's log in and go to the inside of RollerAds. So here we are, and on the left we have our options inside our menu inside of RollerAds. So let's go to campaigns. Oh, that's where we are actually. So let's just click on new campaign. All right, so we are going for the push notifications. However, they also have one click, which is basically like an interstitial pop kind of ad, and we have the in-page push. All right, so by the looks of it, we are not able to combine push and in-page push inside of one campaign, but if you look at the contents, you will see that push also has more and different targeting options in the contents with a quick look. So that's probably the reason that we cannot make it into one campaign. So then if we want to run the same campaign both on in-page as classic push, then we would have to duplicate the campaign or create it again for the second ad format. All right, we're just going to go with classic push for now, and let's go to general. So first we want to give our campaign a name. I'm just going to call it Deberoo, but I would recommend you just to keep the overview to add something like the product that you're promoting, the geo that you're promoting in, and / or the affiliate network where you got the offer from. All right, so just to make sure that you are clear exactly which campaign is which, so that you have good formattation on that. Then the target URL, so this is going to be your campaign URL. For now, I'm just gonna add Deberoo.com. But of course you want to have your campaign URL, your tracking URL right here, all right? And then you have these tokens as well, which is quite nice, which you might need for the server-to-server postback. Then we have the traffic quality. So currently it's set on all traffic, but we also have the option to choose premium. All right. Maybe we can check out in a second what it does with the recommended bid and what the difference is between all traffic and premium in regards to the bid. But if you're testing a campaign, I would definitely recommend test out with all traffic, because most likely it's going to be a little bit cheaper and you want to find the perfect flow for your offer anyway. So then later on you can always move it over to premium if you want. All right. Countries, so this is just a targeting on your geo. So if you're promoting an offer in, let's say, Mexico, all right, then we're going to add Mexico to our countries. Then we have the bids. So the recommended bid for Mexico is 3 cents. Let's see what happens if I press premium. All right, so I'm sorry, it wasn't 3 cents at all. It was 0.3 of a cent, right, for the recommended CPC. And if we go premium, it is $1.8. All right, so the premium traffic is a little bit more expensive. Hence why we're going to start with all traffic to test our flow. And as soon as we have optimized our flow, we might want to move towards that premium traffic. All right. So the recommended bid is 0.3 of a cent. I want to be slightly above the recommended bid. Just my personal opinion to do that. So I'm going to go with 0.4 of a cent. Then we have the regions or cities, so we can include or exclude specific cities or regions. All right. So if I want to Mexico City. There we go. So now Mexico City is included, which means that with this setup, I'm only targeting users inside of Mexico City. However, I can also click this minus sign. That way I exclude Mexico City. So I will be running my campaign everywhere in Mexico, except within the border of Mexico City. All right. So we can do that with cities, but we can also do that with regions. I don't know the name of any region in Mexico, but let's try Mexico. All right, that's probably the region, or Mexico City, whatever, right? But if you know the regions, do a little bit of research, but especially if you start seeing some data and you see that specific regions are not performing as well as others, then you can exclude them right here. All right. Then we have the frequency capping. So how many times is one user able to see your push notification? It's currently set on limit frequency to 1 every 24 hours. And I'm going to move that up to 2 every 24 hours. So a user is able to get my ads twice every 24 hours. Or actually, I'm going to change that into 1 every 12 hours. All right. So every user can receive 1 of my ads, of my push notifications in every 12 hours. Cool, then we are at the creative. So we're gonna add our images as well as our title and description. So let's see, do we have a recommended size? No, we do not, it seems like. That's a little bit odd. I like to get the preferred dimensions so that I can make sure that I have them in the right dimension. So this one is going to be a square one, right? It's just going to be an icon. So that's going to be easy. Usually the icon, the squared image or the smaller image, whatever you like to call it, on a push notification, those are usually 192 by 192. So those will be the dimensions I will be using for that specific icon, that part of the creative. So let's download this. Perfect. And we're going to upload it. Nope, we cannot drag it in. We're going to upload it right here. Let's see. It's going to be that one. Perfect. That's good. All right, so for this one, I'm going to guess it's going to be tough one. I think 600 by 500 or something like that. Let's see. 600 by 500. Yeah, that should do. That should do. All right. Let's upload something in here. Perfect. Beautiful. Amazing. Download that. And then we are going to upload it. There we go. All right, so cool. All right, so they don't give you the dimensions, but they do give you the cropping option. So it's not like, oh, we're not going to tell you the dimensions, and then you upload the wrong dimensions and we'll crop it extremely bad so that it looks awful, all right? So they're not doing that. They basically do not give you a dimension. However, as soon as you upload, they do give you the option to crop the image the way you like with the dimensions that you need for this specific placement. However, yeah, okay, so it definitely keeps it in those margins that they need for their push ads. All right, so let's do this. Crop image. Cool, looks nice. Then we have the title. So this will be your headline. How many characters do we have? I don't know. They don't tell me. Let's see. Maybe they tell right now. Nope. Okay, so 30 characters. So we have 30 characters for the headline. Good to know. Headline 1. And for the description, it's probably going to be a little bit more. Let's check. Okay, there we go. So for the description, we have, okay, 40 characters. All right. So description 1. It's good to know these things, how many characters you have for your title and for your description, so that you can basically prepare that already and work them out for yourself, especially if you are promoting in a country where they do not speak the language that you natively speak. So you do not speak their language, basically, because then you need to translate it, and then the character count is going to be very, very important, because that will change as soon as you translate it, all right? So keep that in mind if you're promoting in a country where you do not speak the language and you need to transfer. All right, so we have added our first creative. You can add a new creative by clicking right here, and so then keep going on so that you can add multiple creatives. Whoops, I just deleted the wrong one. All right, let's do that real quick. All right, description. This one was going to be 35, and this one was going to be 36. All right, there we go. Bugging a little bit, but let's just continue, all right? We'll check in a minute if it's gonna work or not. The subscription age. So the subscription age is basically how long has the user been subscribed to these push notifications, all right? And basically the fresher, so-called the fresher they are, so the closer you are to that subscription date, is going to be usually a higher quality traffic, all right? Because they haven't been spammed with push notifications yet. They just recently signed up. The trust level is still very high. They're new to it. They might be a little bit curious about it because they haven't received it before. So usually the shortest subscription age is the best performing traffic. And the longer you go with a subscription age, the less the quality of the traffic will become. All right. For this one, we're going to leave it like it is right now. And then we have the device targeting. So do you want to run mobile, tablet, or desktop? We're going to run mobile only. Then we have the operating systems. So do we want to run Windows, Mac, Android? Are there any others? No, those are the ones. So you can select them right here, right? So right now they're all selected. If you do not wish to run on Android, simply click on the X and it's deleted. But we're going to start with all three until we have enough data that's going to tell us that we need to delete any of these. Up until then, we will keep running on all three. And we also have the option to basically target on specific versions of these operating systems. All right. So we can select which versions we want to run, and let's say we want to run Android 8, right? So now it is included. We cannot exclude it, it seems like. So if we do not want to run Android 8, then we would basically add all the others except 8, right? Whoops, 8 not. So that will take a little bit more time basically to do that, but that's fine. And you probably will not encounter that very often. All right, next up is the browser targeting. So we can target on specific browsers, and just like on the regions and cities, we can either include or exclude depending on this plus signal or minus signal. So for the browsers, that is. Then we can also do that on the browser versions. So let's add Edge for now. We cannot select, it seems like. So we have to know the versions to target those. That's fine. You can find those online, or of course in your tracker, right? Because you have data that's going to tell you whether or not you want to focus on specific browser versions. So then you can just get them in here. And then we have the languages. So in Mexico, the first language is Spanish. So if you're promoting an offer in Mexico, I recommend it to do it in Spanish. And since our ads will be Spanish in our Mexican campaign, I would like their browser set on the language Spanish as well, all right? Just to make sure that I target the right people. If they have set their browser language on a other language, it might be English because it's just a very common language, or it might be their native language. And what I'm afraid for is that I will send push notifications to users who are not able to read Spanish. So to prevent that, I will basically just add Spanish right here. There we go. So now we only target people with their browser language set on Spanish. Next up is the scheduling, the day and time targeting. So we can target on specific days and specific times if we want. So as of right now, we run 24/7. But if we, for example, have the data that tells us, you know what, Wednesday at 4 p.m. till 5 p.m. is not really working, then we can just simply delete that. All right. So that's how the scheduling works. But I like to start with 24/7 at the start so that I generate data on every single hour of every single day. And when the data tells me that specific hours or specific days are not performing well or not performing as well as the rest of the campaign, then I will definitely start targeting on the day and time as well. For now, we're just going to leave it all. Then we have the budget. So we have a total budget and a daily budget. I'm going to set the daily on 250. I'm going to leave the total open, basically unlimited. Then we have the carriers. So we can include or exclude specific carriers. And underneath you can also basically target specific types of internet. So Wi-Fi is not in here. Apparently we always run on Wi-Fi, even on mobile. So these are just, not sure. Dial-up, cable, DSL, and cellular. All right. So right now they're all selected. If you do not wish to run on dial-up, just simply click on it so that it's not selected anymore. And for the carriers, it's the same with the plus and the minus, include or exclude. Then we have the IP addresses, so you can include or exclude specific IP addresses or IP address ranges right here. Feed limitation, so you can enter the feed IDs that you would like to include or exclude in this campaign. Basically, it's sort of a whitelist on the target level, and then the zone IDs is the targeting, the whitelist or blacklist on the source level. All right, so this is, other way around. This is the source level, and this is the target level. All right. Then CPA Optimization. Our platform can automatically disable the least converting zones every time the stats are updated to help you reach your target CPA. Set your target CPA below to use default optimization rules. All right, so if you turn this on, it will automatically search for the best performing zones and turn off the ones that are not performing well. All right, so this is the recommended. Okay, so if you do recommended, it's basically their algorithm doing the job. You just have to tell your target CPA. If you do it custom, you can set custom rules for your campaign, which might be very nice to use as well. And you can add multiple rules as well. So very nice, very nice. But we're gonna turn this off for now. And save changes. I declare and guarantee that my campaign meets the quality guidelines. And then we can start our campaign. All right, so that's how easy it is. Our campaign is now live. So RollerAds, a push ads notification platform. Pretty nice. They have very decent options when it comes to targeting. Oh, and we were gonna check out, I was almost forgetting that, the library of creatives. Where can I find that? Because they were mentioning that on their homepage, and I promised you guys that we were gonna check it out. I can't seem to find it here. Maybe they removed it. Well, I guess it's not in here anymore. All right, no worries, no worries. Overall, RollerAds a pretty decent platform. Good targeting options. It looks very nice. Looks very cool. The reporting options, we haven't checked that really out, but the campaign options are pretty decent. We have a lot of options when it comes to targeting, but also with the creative. So we have the icon and the image. We didn't get the dimensions, but it's fine because we were able to crop it inside the platform as well. Pretty short description, by the way. 40 characters for a description is not very long, but it should be enough, all right? So overall, a pretty nice platform. I also like the fact that we can target on the subscription age. So how long has our user been subscribed to these push notifications? And like I mentioned a couple minutes ago, the shorter they've been subscribed, the better the quality usually. So it's really nice that we can target on that. And then of course they also make the difference between their regular traffic and their premium traffic. So we can always decide to go with their premium traffic for a little bit more of quality. All right. So that's gonna be it for this one, but no worries because I will just catch you next time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated about any new videos on this channel, and then I will catch you next time. Peace out.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.